Hey again, guys, and welcome back. Princess Auto has been offering free shipping during the Corona times, and their shipping has been actually really slow, probably because of the Corona times. So I've got a bunch built up, so it's time for another tool haul video. So not sure how interesting this is going to be. It's going to be a lot of bits and bobs, but you might get some use out of them. These are opened because my address is on the other side, so yeah. Anyways, first things first. A lot of these things will be cheap items. I think these were 30 cents each. These are window scrapers or glass scrapers. So basically they're a little plastic housing, and they have, oh yeah, they have a little blade in there. So yeah, they're just for like scraping glass surfaces. I might be going to a glass bed on my 3D printer at some point, so I figured a few of these would be useful. Like honestly, they're literally 30 cents, free shipping, so I grabbed a pair of these, so two. Next one up, zip ties, because I had been running out of zip ties for a while. Unfortunately, I got tired of waiting for this package, so I went and bought zip ties at the dollar store, and another maker sent me some zip ties in a mailbag video. So I am like up to the teeth in zip ties, but I have a feeling I ordered more than just these, so there's going to be more zip ties. So zip ties, another cool thing you should have around, and if you ask another maker, he would agree, considering he said I wasn't a real maker until I had zip ties. Now this one here, I wasn't sure if it was going to survive. It seems to have. So this here is a shaded glass. It's a welding glass. You're supposed to put it in a helmet so that you can, ooh, that's untreated edges. Yeah, you're supposed to put it in a welding helmet so that you don't get blinded while welding, and I don't think you can see me. No, you can't see me. Good. But I have a specific use for this. Is there two in here? No, just one. Oh, the design of this bag is actually imprinted onto here. So I have a very specific use for this, and I will get to that in just a second. There's just one more item in here. This is a push rod that didn't have a picture. It was for a gasoline engine, and it was like, again, less than $1, so I figured I'd see what it is. Just a piece of metal. Probably an actual push rod to actuate valves on the head of an engine. Yeah, wanted to see what it was. Let me get the reason why I got this welding glass. So this is the reason here. When I'm testing LEDs, first of all, I'm very photosensitive, so if I get dazzled by a light, it takes me like 10 or 15 minutes to recover. But also for you guys, so that when I test these LEDs, you guys will be able to see the individual sort of light pieces, the individual diodes that are printed on the surface. I haven't tried this yet, but I assume it's going to work well. Since this here is supposed to let you weld, I can't see why it won't be able to handle a little bit of an LED here. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I can see that, but you can't. Damn. Let's crank the voltage a little bit. Overdrive these LEDs a little bit. Whoops. You still can't see them. Hold on a second. There you go. If I have proper exposure, this should work now. Yeah, there you go. So you can see all the individual little LEDs in there. Both of us can see them, you and I. And now we can tell if there's any burnt sections. So that is pretty cool in my opinion. And it was well worth it for the $3 or so this piece of welding glass was. Next one up is this guy here. This was, I mean, Princess Auto, if you sort by price ascending, you find all sorts of cool stuff. There might be a packing list in here with my address. I'm trying to avoid that. No, I think we're good. So this here was a surplus fence from I think it was a wet tile saw or something. So it's a relatively straight piece of aluminum with a clamping surface. I've wanted to be building some sort of guided saw, and so I think this thing is perfect for that. Don't get your hopes up unless someone from Patreon really requests a project go ahead of other ones. They typically don't. I just do what I feel like. So yeah, this could take a while, but I think this thing was like $3 or something, like, because it's from a tool they don't make anymore. So yeah, figured it would be worth it. It looks like I can get how big is this? Maybe 17 inches long, or in centimeters, about 41 centimeters long. So that's pretty cool. So that's not it. I have one more box we can look into. Two boxes actually. This one may have some electronics parts, but the other one definitely does. Let's open it up. Gonna check again, see if that packing list is in there. I think it is. All the way at the bottom. That should be just fine. Alright, so what do we have in here? Well, some of you will have seen my sprayer wand that I ordered last time, and I went outside to put it onto my sprayer. Turns out I have the wrong handle on my sprayer, so I figured I'd get the handle. So now I'm in for like $3 for the sprayer nozzle, and now another $3 for the sprayer handle. And if this doesn't fit my hose, well then I'm gonna have to get a hose too. But I think the whole sprayer is now on sale, so I don't have any promises as to if this will go together, but either way it was worth a shot. I figured I'm in for $3, might as well be in for another 3. So that's that. These guys here, so these are 100 feet of wire. So few of you know that I want to do solar powered projects, especially if Renogy will ever answer my emails for a discount, but I guess, you know, I'm still small fry. That's okay. So this is, 14 gauge wire, 100 feet. So not only will be used to bring my power supply, my sort of bench supply power over here to the bench, but if I do end up with a solar panel system, then I need to bring the electricity in somehow. And I think this 14 gauge wire will be plenty. It's PVC, so it's like reasonable quality PVC. But yeah, 100 feet of it, so I think I should be okay. Even if I need something that's a little bit heavier duty, I can always run two of these, right? I can run 2 reds and 2 blacks, and then I think I should be good to go. So yeah, I needed some bulk wire in a long run to get it from, you know, where it is to where it needs to go. So this was a good bet. I think this was a bit more expensive because it's 100 feet of it. I think it was about $10 a roll. It's a little bit more expensive. And these are the terminals to go with them. I hope these fit into the power supply I bought, and I specifically got the kind with the heat shrink on it. So all you have to do is pop it in, crimp it, and you're good to go. You can, I guess, I thought there'd be more. I thought I ordered 50, but it seems to be only 25 in here. Oh well. So wire and these crimp lugs. One more box to go. And the final box is too big to fit on the bench, but you'll have to trust me. Also makes an interesting noise when I shake it. So here goes. Since it's off camera anyways, You guys won't see my address on the packing slip. Okay, there it goes. You just missed it. Should I let you look in here? Yeah, sure, why not? Whoa, sorry about that. Smashed into you. It's like Christmas. Oh, I forgot I bought that. Okay. First things first. Uh-oh. I think these are the wrong fuses. Damn. So there were fuses on sale, and I want to fuse the outputs to that power supply. So I got these things, and they're the ATM, and I think I just wanted the plain old, I think ATC is the word. So the big ones, you know, not the glass ones. So these are actually a little bit older school now. They're passé. New cars don't come with these for a while now. But yeah, these are kind of like your mid-2000s and earlier sort of automotive fuses. So this was really cheap. I think it was $4. And the shitty part is that if I actually want to go and repurchase the ones I actually wanted, they've changed their shipping policy now. You have to buy $25 worth of stuff to get free shipping. So I'm gonna have to check, because I thought it was the bigger ones, which are older than these even, something like 90s style. Because yeah, basically if that 12 volt power supply is going to be my main sort of power for the whole shop here, I'm gonna want to fuse off the individual links that I send across. Yeah, these are wrong. I'll double check what happened there, but they weren't expensive. They were like $4. And the thing is, if you really need these fuses, you're not going to find them on sale, so you're going to be kind of screwed. They're going to be like something like $4 for 4. Next up, we have some security bits. So these, another thing that you really should buy before you need them. I have a similar set, but this one has different sort of bits to it. So we got tamper-proof Torx, we got tamper-proof Allen, so they have a little pip in the middle there. And we have tri-wing. We have these little like forked style ones. I don't know if I'm in focus here, guys. I'm sorry. You know, this toolbox, these tool haul videos are not going to be as high quality as my regular low quality stuff. We've got some weird kind of offset Phillips there, and we have the driver. So again, this was really cheap. I think it was $7 or so. So really good. It's going to go with my other one. So now I'm going to have all sorts of security bits. And the last one, and this is probably not going to be that interesting to anybody who's really not automotive, but this is a bore brush kit, and this was also on sale. These can be really expensive when they're not on sale. So basically, in my profession, do a lot of brake services, and there are certain parts of the brake caliper that are a hole. They're literally a bore. So these brushes either chuck onto a drill or onto the included screwdriver, and you have a couple of hardnesses. So you have this kind of stainless steel style brush, which is be the roughest. Then you've got this kind of brass brush, which is kind of like a medium toughness. And then you've got these nylon bristles, and probably the size I'm going to use the most is going to be this size, and probably in the steel, something like this or this in the steel, to clean out the caliper slide pin bores. And what's nice is they chuck into either this or if you need to go deeper, chuck them into an extension like so, or you pop them onto the end of a drill with a hex drive, which I've got a bunch of actually. Got old Bertha here, and Bertha has a adapter for the hex built right in. It's a little hard getting past the lock ring, I have to say. This drill is not high quality, and I'm probably going to end up firing this drill up and blasting my fingers. Come on. Well, anyways, you get the idea. So you put that inside of a bore, say it like this, clean the inside there. So yeah, pretty useful. These were expensive. I think this was 18 bucks or so for the set, which is, again, it's a little pricey, but this is one of those tools that when you need it, and there's no kind of negotiating. Only these guys will do the job. Get out! Well, I'm gonna struggle with this for a moment. So I think that's all for now. Some of the most interesting stuff for this channel will probably be these terminals and these super heavy chunks of wire. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably have gotten a little bit thicker gauge, but oh well. You know what? This thing could probably handle a good 10 amps, no problem. I want to thank you all for watching, and I especially thank my Patreon patrons for their support this whole time. You guys rock. If you want to become a Patreon, check the link down below. Thanks for watching.